Hi everyone, welcome to week 2. Just want to touch base with you all and let you know what's coming up for our second week of class. But first let me back up just a bit and talk about our first week and tell you how impressed and fun it was for me to read all of your introductions. You did such a great job. I loved seeing everyone's pictures, learning about your hobbies, learning about your life as a professional, and then of course reading your issues that you feel are most critical or important today in education, and also your take on your philosophy or blend of philosophies that you see in yourself. It was really, really fun to go through what everybody produced. One thing that some folks struggled with, it wasn't the assignment, it was just getting their documents, their slides, their pictures uploaded to Moodle. Moodle's a little particular about how much they will allow in terms of space for loading files, and so I apologize that I didn't anticipate that you would put in such incredible work that unfortunately exceeded what Moodle would take. Everybody rolled with it though. We got it figured out, and I do appreciate all the work you did. Also enjoying the work that you did on current events. Nice job selecting articles and also responding. I did not have to ask anybody to pick a different article or find something more current. You were great in identifying dates that were within an adequate time frame for it to be current. I do look for it to be only 7 days old at the time that you're posting it. So I please do ask that you don't work too far ahead with current events, because I really want them to be current as possible. It is tempting to move ahead as you see the weeks are open, and you can do that, but with current events I would please ask you, do not work ahead on current events. You can work ahead if you like on individual chapter reflections and also posting to small group forums. That is fine, but please do not jump ahead on current events, because unfortunately what happens is then if you do 3 current events now, by the time we're actually in that week, your event really isn't current anymore. So if you've already gone ahead and posted for next week, that's going to be okay, but I really would like you to just post current events within the week that we are in, if you can. The other thing I will tell you is that because my information to you did not have a due date for current events, I actually gave you until Monday night to post current events. For this week and for every week going forward, it will be Sunday night for posting your current events. Please find your article current for the week we're in and post by Sunday night. So let me just review. Our week starts on Thursday. It ends on Wednesday. I know that's a little wonky. It's the structures of the university system, so it's kind of what we're dealt, and we're gonna make it work. So for any week in which we have small group forums, you need to have your post to the small group forum done by Sunday night. If you are posting for a current event, that also should be done by Sunday night. Then all your responses to posts, both current events, small group forums, should be done by the last day of the week, which for this class is Wednesday night. Also, if there's an individual chapter reflection like there is this week, that is due at the end of the week. Okay, if you have any questions on that, please don't hesitate to contact me. Quick email and I can clarify it for you and you're good to go. Remember, use my phone, call me, text me, email me. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so let's talk about this week. So for this week, we have 3 activities. You will do another chapter, excuse me. You'll read chapter 3 with your textbook group discussions, and those prompts are already out there for you. If you remember, they're up in Moodle, and so you just need to look and see what your prompt is. It is kind of helpful if you grab the prompt and throw it in when you're answering your question, but it's not necessary. Then you will read chapter 4 for your individual text reflection. Now, I will tell you, this is a very challenging chapter. I will also tell you that not every chapter we read will be this complex to read and understand and digest and reflect on. But this chapter in particular, I really want to give you the heads up. It is called Art, Overcoming a Desperate Stasis. It's an essay by Green. It is quite well known. You may have even read it, or maybe you've used it before. I encourage you to read it once and then read it again. And I tell you this because every time I teach this class, I reread the chapter because it reminds me of all the important themes that come out in her writing. There's a lot to dig into. It's more than just art is important in schools. It's the effect of art and all the things that go along with it, and her beliefs about our structures and systems. So again, just giving you that heads up that it will take you a little time to do this particular individual text reflection. And right out of the gate, it kind of is, it is a little challenging, but I know you're up to the task, especially just based on the work you just did last week. You guys are awesome. All right, and then of course, here we are, we're on our second week of current events, and you can see our groups are flipped this week. And so last week you responded, you didn't have to post. This week you do need to find an article and post it by Sunday night. And over here, this group, you posted last week, so this week you just need to respond in a nice, robust, reactive response to one of the posts that your classmates do. Please know that I'm looking for your responses to have some meat in them, more than just great post, love this article. And I know you understand that because you've already started doing that. Okay, so that is week 2. It is amazing how fast our weeks go. But again, fantastic job week 1. Cannot wait to see what you do with week 2. And I hope everyone has a great week. I'll see you online.